This day is always a day of rejoicing, for it marks the conclusion of an educational journey and the commencement of another more uncertain and more difficult part of man's quest for a better life and future. Truly, today signifies of many years of hard work in the relentless pursuit of knowledge. Knowledge that will enable a person to embrace opportunities and take on challenges with clear vision and purpose. To our regional director, Dr. Isabelita M. Bores, CESO 3, to our school division superintendent, Dr. Majorani M. Jacinto, CESO 6, our public school district supervisor, Dr. Alma D. Belarmino, school head of Teniapan National High School, Dr. Jocelyn P. Balasuela, teachers, parents, candidates for completion and graduation, good morning. And now, I am very happy to say, welcome to the moving up ceremonies and graduation exercises with the theme, Kalidad ng Edukasyon, lalong patatagin sa gitna ng pandemya. To start with, this is our national anthem, followed by a prayer, original hymn, and Sambusor March.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Hayang magiliw, kaya sa silanganan, alam ng puso, sa titik mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, kuyagan ang magiting, sa mandulupin, di ka pasisingil, sa nanagang tutok sa simoy at sa langit ang bangaw, ay hinatang tulagaw, given to man. Share our joys and sorrows, join in the making of the wondrous land. Some will last with the bountiful, fill up my whole heart, spirit and soul. We will live for you, we will die for you. Here is His arms among our soul. Come to beautiful support the soul. Welcome to God's great gift given to man. Share your joys and sorrows, join in the making of the wondrous land. Some will last with the bountiful, fill up our hearts, spirit and soul. We will live for you, awesome Lord and soul.
My salute to our dynamic and active schools division superintendent, Dr. Maharani M. Jacinto, to our young and ever supportive public schools district supervisor, Dr. Alma D. Villarmino, to our honored guest, fellow teachers, parents, graduates, completers, friends, ladies and gentlemen, good morning to all of us. It is with great pleasure and admiration that I convey my best wishes and profound felicitations to all the graduates, completers, and academic awardees of the school year 2020-2021. Graduation and moving up ceremonies are the much-awaited events in the life of every learner, as they represent the golden times of reaching higher education and achieving dreams and aspirations. Indeed, finishing this challenging school year during these trying times of COVID-19 pandemic is remarkable, since it has been inevitable to face and accept the new normal landscape of education. It has been a school year of extraordinary hard work, dedication, and passion for all school leaders, teachers, learners, and parents in dealing and coping with chosen learning delivery modality to meet most essential educational requirements. Likewise, the incessant motivation and support of parents towards the seemingly thorny road to success caused by the global health crisis, as well as the strict obedience to various health and safety protocols, have enormously pitched in to this moment of your graduation and completion. My dear graduates and completers, you have just marked another significant milestone in your continued quest for excellence and successful future. Certainly, more challenges will still come your way. However, stay focused and always remember that your dream is within your reach when you are determined and committed. My beloved parents, accept my heartfelt gratitude. Thank you for being an effective and efficient partner of the DepEd and the implementation of distance learning. Your untiring support is a deeper reflection of the unconditional love you bestowed to the learners through all the years. Undoubtedly, you have greatly contributed to the fulfillment of the mandate of the DepEd, Sulong Edukalidad. Finally, with this happy celebration of your graduation and completion, it is with confidence to say that you have given our theme for this year strengthening the quality of education amid the COVID-19 pandemic a very special meaning. Congratulations and welcome to this wonderful graduation day and moving up ceremony.
Good day to each and everyone who is attending virtually present at this time of our graduation ceremonies for our beloved and very precious graduates for the school year which ends at this time. First of all, I'd like to greet the parents and family members without whose sacrifices, whose reminders, and whose participation in the learning process for our graduates have resulted in this culmination program. This year, your role has changed drastically, where we've always thought, we've always believed that the matter of educating our children rests nearly exclusively on our teachers and our staff. This time, you parents, you family members, you who are in the households of our learners have expanded your role and contributed to this wonderful day, wherein finally our learners are graduating in this culmination exercise. So congratulations, because this year has not been very easy, has not been a picnic for our teachers, for our family members, as well, especially the parents, mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers, and all who have contributed to the achievement of our learners at this time. So, maraming salamat at congratulations, parents and family members. Mas malaki ang role ninyo at this time compared to earlier graduation exercises. Secondly, I would also like to greet our teachers, without whose very careful review and careful supervision of the work of our pupils and our learners, this event would not be taking place at all. And so thank you, teachers. Your role has also expanded, in addition to seeing to it that the modules are faithfully followed, the assignments are correctly implemented, and the learners are truly learning. And you have had to deal with new ways of assessing the performance also of the learners. So congratulations, teachers, for enduring, for your patience, for your love for our learners, and your willingness to engage in a way and methods of teaching which are different from those which are used to. Assessment must have been especially difficult for you, especially since you were not able to see most of the time our students in face-to-face meetings, and most of the meetings, of course, were virtual. We'd also like to thank the local government units for their interest, for their cooperation, and for their continuing contributions to the needs of education, even as our children do not go to school. Your donations of material as well as financial resources at this time are most welcome, and your advice has been taken seriously not only by our teachers, by our school officials, but also by our officials in the Department of Education. We continually talk with local government units, especially in times of disaster, in times of great need for classrooms, for space, and for responses to unforeseen emergencies. Thank you, local government units. But of course, most of the congratulatory greetings fall on the deserving graduate. Each and every one of you is truly special. You are different from the other graduates who have passed through the portals of your school. You went to school practically without seeing your teachers, if at all. You went to school with your parents, your mothers and your fathers hovering over your shoulders and seeing to it that you are able to complete your assignments. You are completing your studies at a time when examinations and assessments are different. You are culminating these long months of hard work at this time, even as you have to do family chores, even as you are distracted, and even as your world has turned upside down, and it seems and it appears as if we don't know what the future holds and what will happen next. But you have persevered, and now you are ready to graduate, and therefore you deserve each and every bit of congratulations from us in the Department of Education, from your parents and family members, your teachers, from the officials in local government, as well as in the parent teachers associations. You deserve each and every single congratulatory pat on your back, each hug, virtually of course, and each greeting, which I am sure you are also receiving virtually. I don't know if you will remember this event many years from now. I have tried to recall myself who our graduation speaker was when I finished high school and when I finished my college studies. All I remember is that the graduation speaker was someone important, someone who was invited because that someone is supposed to give a message. What was more important to us graduates at that time was the excitement of the celebrations, the happiness and the joy of our parents, the sadness of parting from our classmates and from our teachers, and the enjoyment of all the graduation events that usually take place come commencement day. When I was a college student, we had a series of events which were designed to embed in our minds, which were designed to help us remember and not forget our days in college. We would spend one whole day going around the campus, visiting the classrooms, saying goodbye to our teachers, and sharing memories. We would have bonfires to say goodbye to each other. We had baccalaureate services where we committed ourselves to God and we prayed for guidance when we go out into the world. So many celebrations, and the speaker, of course, is the least important and easily forgotten component of the graduation exercise. Nonetheless, I will exert all efforts to share with you what I see are things or issues which a graduate should remember and recall. I have said that you are very special. You are very different. You are pioneering. There has been no other class like your class. There has been no other graduate like you as a graduating student, because you are the very first graduate of the blended learning response to education in the Philippines. And so you ask yourself, what awaits you in the world outside? You can either work, because the kind of curriculum you survive and underwent as a student will enable you to go to work if you wish to go to work. Some of you will proceed to further studies, and this would be a wonderful thing, because there are many opportunities for further expanding your knowledge, for further answering and looking for explanations of issues, events that make you curious, especially in science, in technology, and also in the arts. So you can work, you can go to further studies, and perhaps some of you will settle down, hopefully not too soon, so you can pursue what you really want to do. So today, this is why we call this exercise a commencement exercise. It's not the end of our studies. It's not the end of all our efforts with blended learning, with modules, with floods, with earthquakes, and of course with COVID. It's a commencement of doors opening to you. More doors will be opened because you are a graduate. You can work, you can proceed for further studies, you can help your parents, and you can perhaps look for opportunities to do what you have always wanted to do, whether at work, whether at advanced studies, whether at learning more in science and technology, in mathematics, and in the arts. All of these opportunities are available to you. More doors are being opened. I hope you will select the door which arouses your curiosity, the door which will help you know more about this world, and the door which will allow you to contribute to the development of our country and contribute whatever we can to solve our problems and our challenges. Congratulations once more to each and every one of you. Congratulations to you, parents and family members. Congratulations to you, teachers. When I was chair of the board of Silliman University, each time we had graduation ceremonies, during the baccalaureate and during commencement itself, I would cry. I would cry because you are sending out into the world a new batch of graduates, and we want to be sure that what is awaiting them is appropriate We want to be sure that they are ready for what awaits them when they select which door to open. And so, we tell you, go out to the world, do whatever you want to do. God be with you, and be assured that all of us love each and every one of you. Congratulations.
By the power vested in me as the school head of Teniapan National High School, I have the honor to present to you 41 candidates for moving up to the next level, 13 males and 28 females, after having completed the academic requirements prescribed for the junior high school of the K-12 basic education curriculum of the Department of Education. To our Public Schools District Supervisor, Dr. Alma D. Villarmino, for her commendation.
By the power vested in me by the Department of Education as the Public Schools District Supervisor of DepEd San Pablo District 1 Division of San Juan del Sur, I have the honor to recommend the candidates for moving up after having been presented by the head teacher who have successfully complied the requirements of the K-12 basic education curriculum for junior high school as prescribed by the Department of Education for school year 2020-2021 and the school's division superintendent Dr. Maharani M. Jacinto 66 for acceptance and confirmation.
By the power vested upon me by the Department of Education, as the officer in charge, Office of the Schools Division Superintendent of DepEd Schools Division of Zamboanga del Sur, and as presented by the school principal and recommended by the Public Schools District Supervisor, that these candidates for moving up have satisfactorily complied the requirements of the Enhanced Basic Education Curriculum for Secondary Junior High School as prescribed by the Department of Education. I now confirm you completers of school year 2020-2021. Congratulations!
Republic of the Philippines, Department of Education, Region 9, Division of Zamboanga del Sur, Teniapan National High School. This certifies that Ali J. Bragat has satisfactorily completed his requirements in the junior high school curriculum as prescribed for secondary schools, the Department of Education, and therefore awarded this certificate. Signed in Teniapan National High School, Teniapan, San Pablo, Zamboanga del Sur, Philippines, on the 27th of July 2021. Signed, Jocelyn P. Balaswala, Head Teacher 1. Signed, Dr. Majarani M. Jacinto, CESO 6, Schools Division Superintendent. Completer, Arsenal John Ray Lada. Completer, Assister Danny Junior Dalid. Completer, Balingit CJ Aropo. Completer, Biton Vic Anthony Into. Completer, Kagula Shirley Patana. Completer, Canyolas Chrisley Ayan Montelin. Completer, Empil Joey Lumasag. Completer, General Janco Lena. Completer, Gumilid Clyde Esmero. Completer, Maidom Christian J. Barillo. Completer, Mama Saranao Glendon Borda. Completer, Mutin Hassan Saisis. Completer, Ramos Franklin General. Completer, Aladad Hanelin Amolo. Completer, Alvarado Jocelyn Gomera. Completer, Aaron Arlene Tumapon. Completer, Baniares Razanmi Ortega. Completer, Binolirao LG Saladaga with honors. Completer, Binolirao Gia General with honors. Completer, Cadorna Evelyn Alfanta. Completer, Talib Zuhairia Khalid. Completer, Kalunod Lady Jean Nadal. Completer, Kupat Fermina Umpal with honors. Completer, De Los Santos Gracelmi Binolirao. Completer, Gaviola Jasmine Tibong. Completer, Hilya Karen Kalunod. Completer, Ginia Janessa Sixtual. Completer, Golina Giselda Onge. Completer, Inso Jamaica Pasin. Completer, Into Lizami Batlag. Completer, Maghinay Jean Texon. Completer, Mariscal Jeremy Tingkam. Completer, Matugas Jacel Boyon. Completer, Montelin Genevieve Razon. Completer, Nadal Elgin General. Completer, Oliveros Angeline Laranjo. Completer, Padayaw Irene Pakilit. Completer, Rabadon Sherelle Swan with honors. Completer, Talisayan Ramilin Plaza with honors. Completer, Veralio Rosmi Rastra. Congratulations!
By the power vested in me as a school head of Teniapan National High School, I have the honor to present to you 16 candidates for graduation, 8 males and 8 females, after having satisfactorily completed the academic requirements of the K-12 Basic Education Curriculum of the Department of Education. To our Public Schools District Supervisor, Dr. Alma D. Bilarmino, for her commendation.
By the power vested in me by the Department of Education as the Public Schools District Supervisor of DepEd San Pablo District 1 Division of Zamboanga del Sur, I have the honor to recommend the candidates for graduation after having been presented by the school principal to have satisfactorily completed the requirements of the K-12 basic education curriculum for senior high school as prescribed by the Department of Education for school year 2020-2021 to the school's Division Superintendent Dr. Maharani M. Jacinto, CS6 for her acceptance and confirmation.
By the power vested upon me by the Department of Education, as the officer in charge, Office of the School's Division Superintendent of the Division of Zamboanga del Sur, and as presented by the school principal and recommended by the Public Schools District Supervisor, that these candidates for graduation have satisfactorily completed the requirements of the enhanced basic education curriculum for the secondary as prescribed by the Department of Education. I now confirm you graduates of school year 2020-2021. Congratulations!
The graduates for school year 2020-2021. Republic of the Philippines, Department of Education, Region 9, Division of Zamboanga del Sur, Teniapan National High School. This certifies that Aaron Emmanuel Tumapon has satisfactorily completed the requirements of education in senior high school. Agri-Fishery Arts, AFA, prescribed for secondary schools. The Department of Education and therefore awarded this diploma signed in Teniapan National High School, Teniapan, San Pablo, Zamboanga del Sur, Philippines on 27th of July 2021. Signed, Jocelyn P. Valenzuela, Head Teacher 1. Signed, Dr. Maharani M. Jacinto, CISO 6, Schools Division Superintendent. Graduate, Bitoon Johari Boyles. Graduate, Bungkawel Remark Saisis. Graduate, Itorma Jopar Garay. Graduate, Hinay Miljan Dayundun. Graduate, Lumantas Lordan Ding Lasa. Graduate, Pincas Bon Gabriel Chavez. Graduate, Sistuso Joseph Macento. Graduate, Balansag Merijoy Baguio with honors. Graduate, Camporidundo Inagun Saga. Graduate, Comendador Anilin Garay. Graduate, Kupat Christine Umpal. Graduate, General Maria Christine Iwikan with high honors. Graduate, Oliveros Janice Gulina with honors. Graduate, Oliveros Jujulin Laranjo. Graduate, Tampulay Gisabel Hornales with honors. Congratulations.
Buenos días a todos. Good morning, everyone. From the bottom of my heart and on behalf of the regional office, let me greet each and every one of you with this felicitation. Happy graduation. There are 3 persons whom we dedicate this event. First and foremost, your parents. They have given you so much love and understanding even at this pandemic time. If there is that group of persons who are very happy for this accomplishment that you have in this COVID pandemic time, it's your parents. Despite the problems of limited access to an online modality of learning, they have given the necessary support, especially financial support. Even for those who cannot afford, parents have gone out of their way just to help you out. And through the years, from the beginning of your schooling, our parents, your parents, have always been there. In fact, in a classical way of saying, you have never become one without your parents. What you are today, it's all because of your parents. And so to the parents who are attending also the virtual graduation exercises, let me thank you and let me congratulate all of you for having done your best as parents. After all, the real jewels in our family are our children. What they have achieved today is actually a big one to reckon with, and that would be an accomplishment also for us as parents. The second group that we should acknowledge and give accolade is the group of our teachers. And so to our teachers, to your teachers, let me also congratulate and be grateful for that untiring support that you have given in this very challenging COVID pandemic time. We have limited resources, we have limited time and space, but you are true to the work of a teacher. Actually, the theme of strengthening quality education despite this COVID pandemic time rests on the shoulders of our teachers. And so we have tested you for your resilience, for your perseverance, and for your remarkable competency, especially in matters of adjusting the learning resources. And so to our teachers, again, DepEd Region 9 is very grateful for all the sacrifices that you have extended. In the parlance of the theme of our 123rd Philippine Independence Day, you have become our heroes, because despite the time and the space, you continuously pursue the delivery of the self-learning modules, or the so-called blended learning modality. And the last group, of course, is your very own selves, coupled with the support of our local government units, especially also the school administrators. Let me congratulate and thank all of you, especially the principals, who have done a lot of things just to install and implement the basic learning continuity plan that we have installed for all our schools, even the private schools. And so today is a day of what we call day of happiness, whether we like it or not. Let's all be cheerful that finally we have reached the end part, the finale of your learning for this school year 2020-2021. Of course, We all know that this has been a very unique experience, having adapted the so-called SLM, the self-learning modules, as a way of getting insights, knowledge, and developing our skills. There are a lot of problems that come our way, especially as we comply with the IETF health protocols, especially that there are a lot of restrictions on the part of our learners. But in totality, we've been true to our mantra that learning must continue. This has been the clamor of our secretary, that learning must continue. And so we did prove to ourselves and to the community that learning has continuously been pursued by all of us. And so for Gen X, Gen Y, the millennials, and your group, Gen Z, we really are very appreciative of that kind of effort that you have extended. There were cases that you have started to stop and be tempted to drop out, but because of the persistence of your parents, the dedication and the commitment of our school administrators and teachers, finally you decided that you should also continue. Indeed, you have continued. Thus, your graduation exercises today. And so to all of you, our warm congratulations and felicitations for having done a good job. And so to class 2021, a unique class of COVID era, may you have a positive outlook after these graduation exercises as we welcome the next school year and as you welcome also the next set of challenges for your next ladder, next journey, as you want to put yourselves in that challenging part of educating yourselves and feeling accomplished, eventually being part of nation building. So to all of you, congratulations. To all of you have proven that you are still very strong in mind and in spirit, with a strong commitment to pursue quality education. Again, congratulations. Muchísimas gracias. Hasta la vista.
Hasta la vista, baby.
Hi, good morning! Congratulations, my dear completers! You've finally achieved another milestone towards your journey of education. By the way, I am Mr. Fredji Y. Israel. I am one of the alumni of Teniapan National High School graduates, batch 2013-2014, 22 years old, single. I finished the degree of Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in Biological Science in St. Columban College. I took and thankfully passed the licensure examination for teachers last March 2019. I am now currently connected at one of the Catholic schools in the Diocese of Pagadian for 3 years now. Kita mo nga naman, time flies so fast. Dati I am just like you, celebrating the moment of success in completing the secondary education. It was a dream come true to be given a chance to inspire you with my life experiences. Well, my life is hindi naman siya katulad ng iba that heavy drama na they go through some hardship before they taste success. Well, you know, my life is light drama lang naman. Maybe it reflects my personality as a person na, you know, chill lang. But still, I do hope that I will make you or I can make you inspired and give you motivation to continue achieving your dreams. The last time I had a chance to visit Teniapan National High School, I don't know why, but all the memories I had during my high school time keeps on popping up. Ganun talaga siguro pag you give so much value to something. I can still remember every morning after flag ceremony, we devote time para manggabot og musiko sa plaza o di naman kaya namumulot ng basura all around the campus. And I know you've experienced that too. And hindi kayo nag-iisa. That time, it is exhausted and I feel disappointed because you need to do this all stuff and everything. But now as I look back, I realize that it is an amazing experience to remember because those experiences teach me to have a sense of responsibility not just for humanity but also for the nature. I don't know, I never appreciated it before. Naalala ko pa nga, among the students of Teniapan National High School, I am one of the earliest students arrive at school. Actually, hindi naman sa pagmamayabang, but I am not just one of those or them, but actually I am the earliest talaga to arrive at school. I could still remember I am from Colasian, San Pablo, Colasian, and it is far from Teniapan National High School, but never akong na-late. That time, di pa simentado ang daan. As I see the simentadong daan, how I wish that this happened during my time. Well, that's how I remember things and I feel nostalgic. As a student naman, I must say I am one of those type of students who's obsessed with grades. I am very competitive person. I really don't like it when someone outsmarted me. Grades and class ranks is my basis of success. But as I grow up, I realized that the true nature of success is satisfaction. Not in a way that you will be satisfied with something lesser than what you are capable of. Satisfaction means you know that what you have now is a product of your effort and hard work, that you gave your best out of it, and for you that's enough. Kaya pag alam mong kaya mo, i-push mo. The same with grades. You will only be satisfied if and only if you know that you do your best with effort and time. Eventually good grades will follow. Well, reflect this to yourself. Are you satisfied now? Are you satisfied of what you have or what you have achieved now? Well, for me, don't be satisfied yet. You still have so many things to explore and learn about the world. Discover your capabilities, show to the world what you've got, be that person you've always dreamed to be. Every time someone asked me before what I want to take after college, without any hesitations, I always answered, I want to become a teacher. Some will respond, okay, kay maestro man sa limong papa. Mo siguro nga you also, I want to become a teacher because of my father. But for me, the real reason why I choose to become a teacher is that I see myself in that position, in that career. It is truly what I want. It is what my heart says. Even if my father would not be a teacher, I will choose teaching, I guess. Well, somehow I admire my father though. Maybe because he is my turning point, why I decided or why I dreamed to become a teacher. What I want you to learn is that no matter what you do in life, as long as it does not harm others or you're happy doing it, then you don't need someone's permission to do so. Just be yourself. If your parents doesn't support you, tell them how you feel, what you truly feel. Your parents and guardians loves you, and I know they will understand you. You may think financially unstable kami, so hence your desired course or track required a lot of financials. Then, find scholarship, find someone who can help you. Tandaan, pag gusto, maraming paraan. Pag ayaw, maraming dahilan. Such a cliche to say, but still applicable to real life, you know. Before I end this message, I want you to have these three things to keep. First is always look at your back while moving forward. Never forget those person who help you. Your parents and guardians who gives everything for you. They love you so much, though some of them tend not to be vocal to their feelings, but I know they are. Of course, your teachers, they are our modern heroes. I would like also to take this opportunity to thank them, my teachers in high school, for they nurture me and mold me to become the person what I am now. Si Sir Bicoy, Ma'am Aiza, Sir Gilicami, they are one of those teachers who contributed to my success. Especially this time, you must be thankful to them because they do everything to strengthen the quality of education even amidst COVID-19 pandemic, just like how your theme stated. Second, set your goal. You will have no direction if you have no goal. Third, in life there are no coincidences. Everything happens, or everything that is meant to happen will happen. So make use the best of what life could offer to you, unless you will live regretful. Fourth and the last one, don't forget to thank God for His undying love and unending mercy. He is the source of life and everything. He is love itself. Thank you for listening. God bless as always. Once again, congratulations completers. You may fly high with the flying colors. Thank you very much.
Good day to each and everyone. To the beloved school head of Teniapan National High School, Dr. Jocelyn P. Balasuela, passionate grade 12 advisor, Sir Almer A. Amba, committed faculty and staff, supportive parents and guardians, and to our dear graduates who never give up and persisted in the desire to learn, mabuhay po kayong lahat. Feeling of greatness, honor, and dignity reign in my heart, for it is a rare opportunity for me to be chosen as your guest speaker for today's significant occasion. Before I go further with my speech, may I first congratulate the graduate, for today marks the attainment of your dreams. Today is a proof that you have surmounted the secondary education. You have acquired the knowledge and skills necessary for you in stepping the next ladder of learning. Secondly, I want to congratulate you parents, for you are now harvesting the fruit of your sacrifices. You have done a big part in molding them from birth until this very moment. You are the forerunners in the education of these students, molding their character and behaviors, abilities and knowledge. Graduate, I know you have your parents with you. Please hug them and say thank you and I love you. It could be mama or papa, ati, kuya, lolo, lola. A virtual clap for our dear parents and guardians. The next persons whom I would like to congratulate are of course the teachers. You have successfully done great responsibilities in bringing these children to what they are now. Your undying love, guidance, and commitment to teach these students have made great changes and impact in their lives. We can say that they are now better persons because of you. Today is the perfect day to celebrate, to rejoice, and to be thankful to our Almighty God, because despite of our situation in the middle of the pandemic, I am proud to say that you all made it. The theme for this graduation exercises, strengthening the quality of education amid the COVID-19 pandemic, has the principles of being courageous and determined in every tough situation like this. That despite the massive changes and challenges, especially in the area of education system, Congratulations, you all faced and conquered it. And you all never gave up. Thanks to our passionate teachers and to our supportive parents and guardians who made great effort in making this graduation possible. To all our teachers, I salute you all for being our heroes in giving these students the quality education even in such a very difficult situation that we have. Indeed, COVID-19 pandemic is really a big challenge and struggle to all of us. But it will never be a hindrance in achieving our dreams, and this graduation ceremony is a concrete proof for that. This graduation reminded me of my journey before. When I graduated, I already have a firm plans and goals of what I wanted and dreamed to be. I really dreamed of becoming a teacher, but that dream had to stop when I got pregnant after high school graduation. And I became a younger mother at an early age. At this point, I seemed to lose hope in reaching my dreams because it never turned out the way I planned it to be. Life was so hard for me. Isud kayo nga mong kinabuhi, especially when it comes to financial matter, because mga bata pa kayo may that time. I was 16 years old and he was 18 years old. Grabe, nakaingon ko sa akong self, dili kong musugot nga inani rami permi, hantod inani lang mi hantod mi matigulang. I have to decide and take action on how to continue my study para mahimo kong teacher. 2 years after ning graduate ko, that was year 2014, I started my journey of becoming a teacher. I enrolled and became a scholar. My journey in my college days was not easy. Na yung mga struggles, but gikaya na ko tanan because I know sa ako ang self nga na ako'y dreams. How can I overcome these struggles if mo stop ko? Kung gikapoy ko, I have to rest but not to quit. Daghan kayong mga struggles na akong naagian, especially when it comes to operating a computer because nabihay na ko og 2 years sa akong mga classmates and grabe hawd kay sila mo operate sa computer but ako dili kaayo ko kabalo. Pero little by little I learned those things. Kay I know those were the important things and useful in my journey as a student teacher, especially when I am having my OJT. So grabe lisod, but I know na si God mo tabang sa ako ah. I finished my study after 4 long years of struggle with the help of our Almighty God, my perseverance, supportive parents, and husband. When I graduated in college, it was like a cloud 9 for me kay di ko katuo nga ning graduate na ko kay sa mga struggles nga akong naagian sa akong kinabuhi di ko katuo nga nalampasan na nako to. But God is great. He helped me to achieve all those things. I am very thankful for God. After sa akong graduation, I thought okay ni ang tanan. Nahuman na ang struggle pero wala pa di ay. The battle has just started. Need pa na ko mo take og board exam. And that time, all I did was to pray for God's blessings and guidance because kinahanglan pa man ako og 15,000 para mag-review ko or else mag self-review na lang ko. But 3 days after my graduation, I received a message coming from the one of the excellent review center in Iligan, that is St. Louis Review Center in Iligan City, offering me for a free review. I am so happy and blessed that time kaya nakaingon jud ko. Sulbad gyud akong 15,000 nga pang review. Grabe. On that day, nakaingon gyud ko, grabe na gyud ay kung si Lord gyud ang mulihok para sa atong destination sa kinabuhi. September on that year, I took the licensure examination for teachers and passed. Grabe, na-amaze jud ko ni Lord. Na-amaze jud ko sa blessings ni Lord. Nga behind those struggles, behind those sleepless nights, nakaingon ko, this is it na gyud. This is my final destination. Teacher na jud ko. Ako naging nakaabot ang akong dream to be a teacher. That is why in our life, we have to be intentional with our goals. Dapat dili ta mosugot nga papetek-petik lang ta mosugot nga atong mga parents dili man jud ta makaingon nga makagasto pareha sama sa atoa nga kanang dili makaya ang pag-support sa atong pag-eskwela. Dili ta mosugot nga ang kapobrehon maoy hindrance sa pag-abot sa ato ang dream sa kinabuhi. We have to find ways. We have to strive for it. And we have to be consistent in achieving our goals. Kay parihan ako, if ever ba wala ko nagporsige, nangita og ways para ma-continue sa akong pag-eskwela, do you think I will become what I am now? A big no. That's why whatever circumstances nga atong ma-encounter, it could be a twist for our plan or a test of how committed we are in our desired goals. After all, it's just you who can change your direction and decide on what path to take. Just like what I thought before, that it was there that my dreams will end. But no, I have to decide and take action because this is my life. And I only have the power to take the chance and choices on what path to take for the bright future of my family, especially sa ako ang anak who became my inspiration in pursuing my dreams. Life may not usually follow the plans you lay out for yourselves, but trust God. Take action, be consistent, and persevere for your desired goals. Never give up, and always pray, because God will really make all our dreams possible. Follow your heart desire. It will take you the way who you wanted to be. Do what you love, and whatever you feel that will make you happy, choose it. Because it's not the diploma itself that counts. It's about what you've learned along the way and what you do with your education you've gotten in your journey, in your education today. Your future is in your hands, no one else's. Do something today that you will be grateful in the future. Work hard. Anything you can achieve if your mind only believes. Always try your best. At the end, whether you win or you lose, you get to win experiences that goes beyond anything else that you could possibly win. It's going to be hard, but hard doesn't mean impossible. To last, let me leave you with my favorite verse found in Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. Best of luck in all your future endeavors. Congratulations and mabuhay!
To our proud parents, my dear graduates, beloved teachers, active stakeholders, and LGUs, visitors, ladies and gentlemen, a wonderful day to everyone. On behalf of all the graduates, I would like to extend my gratitude. During my school days, here at Teniapan National High School, I learned a lot of things, wisdom and values, that shared by the teachers and my schoolmates. And and I would be forever grateful for all of these. Success won't happen in a blink of an eye. It will take a long process, and now we are one step closer to our dreams. Thank you and mabuhay!
As we commence this unique moving up and graduation rites, I pray that everybody might cherish and live in their hearts the meaningfulness of this celebration. To us teachers, we may continue to not be just teachers, but inspiration and model to our students and to the community. To the parents, you may persevere in your lifetime commitment to your children, especially in their education and learning process. To the students, this moving up and graduation event may end, but it means it marks your responsibility to our society that you may apply your learning in your individual life. As a philosopher says, we study not for grades, but for life. Thank you and congratulations.